Do it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lakecast. I'm Kyle. This is Che. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Oh. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah.
It is Tuesday. I'm all messed up in my days.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
Is that, yeah. We're rolling right now. Number 1 seed.
It is good to be on top.
It just feels normal now.
Yeah, too normal.
Feels good. I guess it's been a while since we had a cast.
Is it more fun? It has been a while. I just thought of this in my head.
Yeah.
Is it more fun to be a fan while your team sucks than while they're doing good? Like all philosophical.
I'm gonna go with why they're good.
Like, is it more fun to be mad and yelling at the TV? Not yelling at the TV.
You know what? No, this is a good question actually.
Thank you.
I'm thinking about it now.
Thank you.
Like, this is good to unpack a little bit.
Let's unpack it.
I listen to too many podcasts. They say unpack all the time.
Way too much.
Unpack. We put that on the list of words that you have to say.
Yes.
I get what you're saying. So there's an element of fun with just like not being good and hoping that some players become all-stars.
Exactly.
There's that weird, like, who are we going to get? How do we get out of this?
Then you upset some teams, so you think you have
and then
hope.
and then you're like, oh, man, like, Lonzo could do it. Sorry to bring him up.
I think I have a clip on the Instagram saying that Lonzo Ball is one of the best point guards
We
in the
probably have
league.
some ridiculous clips. Not like Max Kellerman ridiculous, but we probably have some ridiculous clips. But no, I get what you're saying. It is fun. It was fun. And then, but there's also something that there's not when, like, I'm sorry, I can't talk.
Yeah.
When they're good.
That's usually me.
I know. When a team is good and you're in the playoffs and you're playing for a championship, it is way more stressful.
Yes. It's that same level of stress when you're losing.
No, I feel like the stress goes out the window because there's like no expectation on the season. There's no like disappointment.
Yes.
It's only like, oh, wow, we beat that team?
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Okay.
Or when you're like a good team and you're in the playoffs and you love the team like the way we do, it's like, oh, we have to win. If we don't win, my heart's broken, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think there's something about like the monotony of winning and being on top.
So you're bored with being
I'm
good?
I'm bored. There's not like when we beat a team, it's not like
at this point it's like you should beat the team. You should beat every team.
Yeah, because the Lakers are so good right now.
They are very good.
And they're really hitting their rhythm.
Which is, yeah, they're hitting their rhythm. That's what it is. So before, I think the last podcast we were talking about, didn't like the start, looked awkward.
Yes.
Marc Gasol and Anthony Davis at times. Now they're clicking. San Antonio's a bad game. Let's talk about AD calls him out. Basically says defense isn't what it should be. And they rise to the occasion. They get basically Houston. We have a problem.
Yeah.
Houston just getting lit up for 2 games. Do you like this whole like playing the same teams twice? Like,
I don't like it.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
I thought it seems like it's harder to beat a team. Not Houston, but like both the series, it seems like the first game's like the Lakers it's okay, and then the second game's a little more competitive. I think it's harder to beat a team like 2 times in a row.
It's always hard.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's the NBA.
But speaking of Anthony Davis on his defense, we had 12 blocks tonight, 10 steals, and 1 solid effort by the purple and gold.
Yeah, well,
the Lakers tweeted that, and I started reading 1, and then I realized what it was saying, and I was like, I gotta finish it.
Yeah, you gotta finish it.
I gotta finish it.
I was like, did you make that up?
Nah,
that was good.
I wish.
No, today defense just swarmed him. AD's blocking everything. It was just like a good, and then they couldn't miss. I swear they were hitting everything. I think they pushed it up to like a 19-point lead in the first quarter. It was probably the best game they've played all season. And I'm going to tell you one thing. James Harden does not want to play on the Houston Rockets.
He's gone.
Okay.
Mentally, physically, spiritually, James Harden is gone.
physically.
Dude.
So I'm you know what? I'm not hating on chunky James Harden because I like it.
Yeah, shout out.
I think that it makes me feel like I could be an
It
all-star.
gives us hope.
It gives us hope. Stay chunky.
Dude, can you imagine if he stays chunky?
Oh, he just becomes a chunky like beast. He's like Thor in Endgame when he just gets big.
Just dropping 40 with the gut.
I would love that actually.
He needs to do it. James Harden, do it.
Do it.
I normally don't like you, but if you keep that up.
If you keep the gut, you changed my book.
Yep.
Whatever team you want to play for.
Just not the Rockets.
So why is so if you're basically not a Laker, you're just not happy where you're at.
Yeah, I think when you look at the landscape of the NBA,
yeah,
you're seeing guys that they're not at the end of their career, but they need to start winning.
But you're not going to.
No, you're not going to win, but you want to get in the best position where you can win.
But see, how is Houston not that position? Like, that's what I don't figure out. Like, Harden, that's a good team.
Yeah.
You have John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
Like, John Wall on his own.
But he doesn't believe it. He doesn't think they can win. He said it tonight.
I know. I just can't figure that out.
I know. It looks like a good team, but...
Like, where else would you be? Like, what other team has an opportunity to do something? Like, do you want to go to Portland?
Yeah. You want to go to Brooklyn?
Brooklyn seems like they're starting to...
They're falling apart, too. Just give us the trophy.
Honestly.
Teams are just falling apart.
Who has the best shot of winning other than Lakers?
No one.
Denver's not really playing well, right? That's what I've been...
You have to go to the East.
Phoenix is pretty good.
Phoenix is really good.
Will they win? I don't know.
No. You got to go to the East, and out of the East, I mean, I don't even know who's...
No one in the East is... What are you talking about? The East is not going to win.
Yeah, but if the Lakers are coming out of the West...
No, I'm saying like West or East, who has the best shot of like winning a title? I'd say if Harden goes to Portland, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. But I mean, other than that...
But how does that work with Dame? And then, what, the Celtics? Philly?
Yeah, you know what? Philadelphia at 8-4.
Philly maybe?
Second in the East? That's surprising.
Milwaukee?
It's not happening. Everyone was calling it the Mickey Mouse Trophy last year.
Yeah.
This might be easier win than last year in the bubble.
See, I don't think last year was easy.
I'm saying it's going to be easier, though, than last year. Because if last year was easy according to everyone, this is going to be like a walk in the park.
Yeah, especially when they're clicking, man, it's tough.
Yeah. Come on.
I mean, Marc Gasol's passing, how does he do it? The give and go, the little bounce passes, like where it's just barely out of reach of the defender.
He's just a savvy veteran, dude. He's savvy. It's just once you get to like...
He's got savvy passes.
Like once you hit like 10 years in the league, you just get real savvy.
You just get savvy, dude.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's on his contract.
Yeah.
You must be savvy.
That's one of his...
savvy bonus.
His icons in 2K.
Savvy.
Do you think they have that?
Oh, for sure. It's like a picture of Marc Gasol.
And Caruso's... What do you think about Caruso this year, dude? I know he
had that like.
I know he had the COVID, and then he was hurt in the beginning of the season.
This is why you have Caruso on the team. You have LeBron, Anthony Davis. You have the starting five that comes out, and I'm sure as an opposing team, you're just like, what do we do? We're gonna try to play basketball against these guys, and then it's just hopeless, right? Mm-hmm. And you're demoralized. You don't know what to do, and then all of a sudden, a god comes off the bench. Yeah. And you're just like, we're done.
He comes floating.
He just floats in.
He floats in. His feet don't even touch the ground as he enters the court.
Now the GOAT's in.
Yeah.
Bald Eagle's in.
Bald Eagle's a great name.
I'm sure like when he comes in, there's like a eagle sound that just like echoes through the arena. You know, eagles actually don't sound the way you think they do. Side note.
Really?
They don't. YouTube and eagle. Everyone out there, YouTube and eagle, like making the eagle sound. It's not like the, you know? Was that good? That sound good?
That was horrible.
It was real bad.
Because I know what sound you're thinking of.
Yeah, it was bad.
But
I don't do animal sounds, bro.
Hawks make that sound.
I don't know what makes that sound.
I think it's a hawk sound.
Yeah.
and they put it on an eagle.
Yeah, because the eagle makes like a weird sound.
Yeah.
It's not very intimidating. Can we talk about the scuffle?
The scruffle?
Because it seems to me that if you have a Rockets jersey on and if you have a Lakers jersey on and you're playing a basketball game, it's bound to be a scuffle.
Yeah, you got to be ready.
The infamous Rondo, what was it? A left straight?
Yeah.
To the jaw of Chris Paul. And then now, I don't know, what do you call this?
Shove match.
The shove match?
Which it didn't seem like.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why?
You can ask me a question.
Let me ask you a question, Jay. How come NBA, this is how NBA fights go. Every single one of them. I mean, majority of them.
Less than 1%.
It's something happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a check or like, it's like maybe you got somebody and then they come over and they shoulder you, like that, kind of that first situation. Then it's the push.
Yes.
Right? Nobody near him.
And yes.
It's like the push.
The pause.
And then the minute someone grabs them,
go crazy.
It's the freak out.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to get him.
Throw my arms.
But you've had
get off me.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why aren't we swinging on
And
fools?
This one was even worse.
It was so bad.
Because he pushed him and there was like maybe a 3-second pause.
Yeah, there was nothing going on.
And he was like, guys.
And I was just like, swing on him.
Yeah, and he wasn't.
But I like DeMarcus Cousins.
The thing is,
he's a champion.
I think people like, do you really want to get fined $50,000, $100,000?
But what's with the theatrics after the fact? If you know you're not going to do anything, what's with the theatrics?
Good TV.
It's not good TV.
Yeah, but looks good on Instagram. It's all a show.
Is that what it is?
It's all a show, dude. No.
Should I don't know. Maybe I just want to see.
When's the last time we seen someone swing on somebody?
Rondo.
And then before that, like, I think, who actually I think swung on someone? Didn't Ibaka swing on someone like last year?
Yeah, I remember that. I think so.
It's very rare that it actually comes to fisticuffs. The kerfuffles never really turn into fisticuffs.
There was remember back in the day. There's a few, dude.
Yeah.
At least give me like a wrestling match, like a little, maybe like a grab and slam.
All-time greatest in Laker history. That one's tough because Kareem's freaking punches.
Oh.
You remember that one or no?
I've seen the videos of that one.
Or you remember that one, like we were there.
Yeah, I was there.
But yeah, did you watch the YouTube video?
Yeah.
Or the elbow.
Which was the elbow?
The people's elbow.
Which one was that?
Right to freaking James Harden's head, dude.
Oh, Meta World Peace?
Yes.
That was a great one.
That was the people's elbow.
That was a good elbow. But then you have remember Kobe and Reggie Miller going to the scorer's table? That was a pretty good one. What else was there?
Derek Fisher when he decked Scola.
Yeah.
And then you remember he looks at his head?
Yeah, he just leveled him.
That was sick.
There's a lot of good ones. Remember Shaq and Charles. I remember Shaq throwing some haymakers at a Bulls guy.
Yeah.
Missing, thank God. There's been some good ones.
It seems like it's always like a build up.
I think Kobe I remember one time, I don't know who's a Knicks player.
Yeah.
He got hit in the face a couple of times.
He almost dropped him.
No, he didn't get phased by it.
You don't think? He kind of like.
No, he got hit twice, and then he was like, "Oh, he hit." I don't remember him getting buckled.
We'll pull it up. We'll put it up. Right.
Yeah, no, he didn't get buckled. Kobe never got buckled.
Put
Bro.
it up.
Don't disrespect Kobe like that, bro.
Put it up.
Sensitive. Hey, you know what's coming up though? Friday. You know who hit me up?
Who?
Good old friend of the podcast, James.
From
the Pelicans fan.
The Pelicans fan?
He hit me up. He said, "Hey, Lakers Pels Friday." I said, "Hey, easy W."
It's like, don't worry, you can call into the show.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I said, you know what? I said, Pelicans are a solid team you can't take lightly. I don't think. Can't let them get out to a lead. You can't give them some hope. They got a lot of good players. So I said, hey, if they win, if the Pelicans win, I think it's only right that we let James call in and talk
some smack,
because I think it was 2 games that we were just able to be like, yeah, you guys are terrible.
Yeah. So James, you'll get your call if they win. If they win.
Can we talk about another thing?
Yeah.
That I can't figure out.
You know, we can always talk about it.
Can we?
Yeah, we go. You can always ask me.
I like to be considerate.
You can always ask me a question, and we can always talk about it.
I like to be considerate and ask a question. It has nothing to do with the Lakers.
Okay. But
Kyrie comes out and says that the media, that he doesn't want to talk to pawns in the media. Why? I think we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
I think we need to get a little more, like, I guess, unpack it.
Yeah, and Draymond, too, he said something.
Did he?
Yeah.
Why do they hate the media?
The biggest thing for them is we're critiquing something. Are we part of the media? We're part of the media.
I think we have like 64 viewers, so
yeah, we have 67 subscribers. We dropped down to 66, and then someone decided to rejoin. So I appreciate
Smart
you.
move.
I appreciate you.
Smart move.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I think their biggest thing is like, you've never done this, so how can you tell me? But I don't know. All they do is ask questions, though.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't tell you guys anything.
It's like, and they're never like, excuse me, yeah. So you're very awful at this game. Can you like? They never nothing like that. It's just like, hey, so looks like the other team did this better. What did you see out there? And it's like, I hate all of you. Yeah. It's like, I don't get it.
Pawns.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And then Draymond said something very similar, basically that we're all a bunch of idiots that don't know what we're talking about. And it's like, I don't have to play in the NBA to know how to play basketball. It's a pretty simple game. Well, you put the ball in the hoop.
My thing is like, this is a part of the entirety of the, like, this is a part of like why the millions of dollars run through the league.
And why the NBA is a worldwide sport.
Yeah, you're on TV.
And why people love the NBA.
The fans like to have these conversations. Like, why can't it be fun for us?
Yeah. No, that's exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, dude.
And like, I would never, like, if I choose to do something, right? Like, I'm an artist. Like, you have to know that when you're doing the art, that if you're going to put it out there for the world to see, that everyone's going to have an opinion about it, and some of them may not be good opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it, man.
Yeah, and it seems they lump everyone in. It's just like everyone.
All media.
All the media. And then what's funny is like, then they go and then they start podcasts and shows, and then now they're the media.
Yeah, but they did it before.
So is it media within the media?
No, it's just I think you had it. I think you hit the nail on the head, buddy. You have to have done it before. Yeah. So as long as you've like played the game before, then they're like cool with you. Because you ever notice how they talk to like a Dwayne Wade? Or something? It's way different than they talk to like the guy in the front row that's just asking questions.
Listen, I may not have played in the NBA. I may never played in college.
Yeah.
But I know the game of basketball.
Like, I've never played in an NBA game, but I know 0 for 9 from 3 is bad. Like, I can see that's bad.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have anything to do with how many rings you have.
Yeah, nothing to do
with
with how many
rings. You're 0 for 9 now.
Yeah, like right now in this game, in this moment, that was bad, and I can see
And you're not Michael Jordan.
I can see it.
And you're not Kobe Bryant.
No.
And you're not LeBron James.
Yeah.
Like, you can't claim rings that, like...
You accompanied? You were like... Yeah. You were
like, come on. Not at that level.
I think they know who we're talking about, but if you know, you know.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, like... I just feel like, like, you're going to do this in front of everybody. Like, we can understand when you've had a bad game. And I feel like it should be okay for it to be like, hey, yeah, you might have had a bad game today. How did you feel? What went wrong? Maybe we just want to know. Maybe we're concerned.
This is what's confusing. They'll be like, we don't have any problems with the team. Everyone's all good. And then they'll go ask for a trade.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like, why is everything so like secretive?
I don't know.
Like, why can't they just be honest with what they say?
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of like a Fight Club. It's like, it's like a fraternity. Like, we have to keep everything inside.
I just don't get like, why is it so like, like, oh, is there stuff going on in the locker room? They're like, no, everything's all good. And then like reports say, like, why don't you just be like, yeah, dude, that guy sucks. Like, I don't like that guy.
Yeah. They really
that
should.
That would be more entertaining TV, dude. It'd be drama.
It'd be great. Because they already say that in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, the guys already know how they feel about each other.
Yeah, just say it to us.
Oh man, dude, it's crazy.
That was a weird. We got way off topic.
Yeah, we got like real like
deep too.
Yeah.
That was weird. We'll erase that.
political, obviously.
We'll erase that for sure.
You know what I want to talk about before the podcast is over is freaking THT, bro.
Beast.
There's been some rumors
Oh God, here we go. Getting rid of him.
that he's on the shopping block, as I like to call it.
For who? You got to do it.
I don't know.
Lots of value.
And
Huge upside.
potentially Kyle Kuzma is on the shopping block. Kuzma can go. THT, I say you hold on to.
Hold on to Kuzma.
We
Bye.
need.
Bye-bye.
It's so hard to say what does this team need. I think if anything, just off like the eyeball test, you would say we need a defender. But then when you have Anthony Davis holding down the paint, it's like, do you really need a defender?
I honestly don't think you need to change anything on the team this season.
You know what you do need to change on the team is get THT some more minutes.
He has been.
More.
More? Starter?
Give me 20.
20 minutes now.
20 is basically starting.
No, but he's been coming in off the bench and been absolutely destroying it. Baller. Does everything well. Plays good defense. It's those long arms, man. It's those freakishly long arms.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I like them. All right. Is that it?
There it is, man. We got the OKC coming up. We got the Pelicans. We got potentially James calling in. And stay with us as we...
Yeah, I don't even... I have to talk... We'll get James going.
the road back to back.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Spotify, YouTube.
And yeah.
All those Google Podcasts.
Oh, Google Podcasts.
All those things.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.
Catch you on the flip-flop.